Hey y'all, it's me Alan Good Fun on February 9th, and you know I can't let the day go by without talking about that Super Bowl. First of all, I want to say there were a couple of embarrassments, like, well, the way the Patriots played. Anyway, kudos to the Seahawks for winning. I know they didn't give you much of a run for your money. But let's talk about a different subject. There was this other big embarrassment, and that was the halftime show. No, well, I don't mean Bad Bunny. No, I'm talking about that alternative halftime show on the Turning Point Network. The one that had Kid Rock and some other big losers performing. That one. That was a little embarrassing. I mean, about 6 million people tuned into it. I can't believe there's 6 million people willing to upchuck their lunch to watch that. But anyway, 6 million seems like a big number, but not when you compare it to the 135 million people who were tuned in to the Bad Bunny halftime show. You know, it was the most watched halftime show in the history of the Super Bowl. The most watched, 135 million people. But you know that vile, racist, fetid, unhinged bottom feeder who occupies the White House had a few words to say about it. He said it was terrible, worst ever. How would you know? Because I think you're supposed to be watching the Turning Point halftime show. Were you watching Bad Bunny? Now, I'm sure you were watching Bad Bunny because you wanted to see if he was going to mention you. Guess what? He didn't. You weren't the star of the show. But you had something else to say. You said it was an affront to the greatness of America. I think you're confused. I mean, you're the president of the United States and you don't know what America is. You say you want to make America great again. You don't know what America is, but Bad Bunny does because he's celebrating America. At the end of the show, with all the flags displayed of all the nations in America, and he listed them off. Bolivia, Uruguay, Paraguay, Ecuador, Honduras, Venezuela, Argentina, Chile, Colombia, Mexico, Canada, United States. You see, America is a couple continents. North America, then there's Central America, then there's South America. They're all, connected. The Americas. America. You think America's just the United States. So when you say you're going to make America great again, let's start with the United States. Because, say, United States, thanks to you, is kind of viewed as a pariah around the world. Suddenly hated, viewed as not a friend, and most of all, laughed at. United States is laughed at, thanks to you. So I want to commend Bad Bunny. You shared a message of love over hate. I love you. I loved your show. I'm all in good fun. Please like, follow, and share with your friends.